So, um, you know, it's like I keep saying, it gets worse and worse. You know what I mean? It's like so you know, you got like I keep saying, Hollywood. Just look at the movie Judge Dredd. They show you these movies to show you the current events of what they plan to do and what's happening today, merely to, you know, also, mainly, I should say, to dehumanize um, human beings or human life. You know, um, the things that, you see, you know, the people, um, the conditions, from under which people are living in terms of in poverty or homeless. You know, they want it to somehow become normalcy, you know, so that it's overlooked, because as long as it's not you, then it doesn't affect you, which is bullshit. Um, you know, what does dehumanize mean? Dehumanization is defined, um, can occur exclusively idiomatic language that likens individuals, human beings, to non human animals. Verbal abuse, erasing one's voice from discourse symbolically, e.g., imaginary or physically, e.g., cattle, slavery, physical abuse, refusing eye contact, assault on the body and mind. Well, I mean, that happens daily. If you don't do it, others do. You know, I do. I try not to, but I'm linked in too. You know, um, I don't understand how people think that this is an overnight thing. We've had Google for how long? You know, I mean, I'm writing down things on my tablet in regards to things that I want to, dictate to my YouTube channel, and my Google microphone won't record what I'm saying. It changes all the words around, um, and literally refuses to dictate certain words. I mean, communism, Marxism, Russia, China, you know, all these specific words, and it's all about population control. It's all about GPS control. It's all about facial recognition and tracking, mannerisms, algorithms, your daily routine. See, in order to control something, you first have to know how it navigates, how it moves, how it operates daily, by the second, in order to gain control of that function. So, I mean, it's wake up and smell the coffee yesterday. You know, um, it's not Alexa, it's not Google Home or whatever. It's the algorithms that have already been set in motion from the early 90s to now. You know, you're already tagged. You can't get away from the system. But now they want to put you inside of the box, meaning they want to make you a part of the machine, you know. And then once that's done, all freedoms are gone simply because they have full control over the population to move the masses in the directions that they opt out. It's like, and you don't want to follow the line, then they just kick you out of the line. When they kick you out of the line, that means that you're eliminated from the line, not just, ostracized. You're eliminated. So, It's one of those things where you have to kind of use common sense, and it's not about weighing your options. It's about realizing that you don't have an option. It's about realizing that the only choice is freedom, and in order to keep that freedom, you have to stay on the line in regards to knowing what's right and wrong, as well as knowing that when you are posed options, sometimes those options are not what they appear to be. Simply because, you know, you can tell someone that they have an option to wear a dress shirt to come into this establishment to sit down and eat, or the other option is you can go to McDonald's. That's pretty much the option that you have. So, in that regard, you know you don't have an option. If you would like to eat at this establishment, then you wear a dress shirt. Well, you have to set aside the options and your basic wants and realize your necessities and your basic needs. You know, we don't need to be linked in 24 hours a day. We don't need to be on these damn phones as much as we are. We don't need to be intertwined and haggling over each other's problems or race or identity or gender. You know, to each their own. As long as they don't infringe it on you, it should be fine. You know, people have lived gay, homosexual, fag, whatever. People have lived, you know, in racism. People have lived in poverty. You know, I mean,